One thing I love about the Earth is the nature, and one thing I'm worried about the Earth is all the biodiversity loss.
One thing I like about the Earth is the peacefulness of the rain. The one thing I am concerned about the Earth is global warming.
I love all my friends, and I'm worried about endangered animals.
One thing I love about the Earth is the animals and the trees enlist air to breathe. And one thing I worry about is plastic.
One thing I love about the Earth is all the animals, and one thing I'm worried about is climate.
What words come to your mind when you see this image? So what's different? Yes, a forest and deforestation. So now that we are thinking about different ways that we affect the planet, can you think about different actions that you make on your daily life? Like one action, for example, in which you are helping the planet, and then one action in which you are also harming the planet. Adelaide, I have a big garden and compost and pick up garbage. Yes, perfect. Those are really important actions. You're very advanced learners already. You're all creating your actions. One is ancient Egypt's reliance on the Nile. So the Nile was Egypt's main source of fresh water. Even the floods at that point in this place were seen as something good because then the Nile flooded and it left behind rich soil, which was perfect for farming. The Inuit communities, so humans that adapted to Arctic terrain. It's crazy if we think about it, how humans are surviving there with this cold climate, no? They live in freezing places, so they have to wear thick, warm clothes made from animal skins.
A time capsule is either like a box or something you can place stuff in that holds memories, and it has a time and date set for when it should get opened.
I would say a time capsule would also, yes, it would hold memories, but if you ever wanted to put valuables or like say some sort of item that's precious to you or someone else with later on.
Can everyone do like this? Yes. All good with Everett, Anusha. Perfect. Declan, did you find? Yes? Oh, perfect. So we are going to take a piece of paper and divide it into 3 sections. Past, present, and future. Okay, 2 more minutes. I'm getting curious now. Okay, time's up. Who would like to explain their image?
So, with the past, I drew like a natural landscape. On the present, I drew the deforestation. And at the bottom, I drew a little bit of sci-fi, but still natural.
I think that the future will be a lot more developed and less land space. The population will probably double, and the ocean animals will die more, and that causes endangered species.
3, 2, 1. Also mine. One morning, after a powerful storm, a boy walked along the beach. The sand was covered with thousands of starfish, stranded by the waves. As the boy walked, he bent down, carefully picking up one starfish at a time and tossing it gently back into the ocean. There are too many, you can't possibly save them all. What difference does it make? The boy smiled, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the water. It made a difference to that one, he said. One by one, people joined in, picking up starfish and returning them to the sea. how does the story relate to the human impact on the environment?
I would say the man was ridiculing the little boy for throwing in one starfish into the sea, and he said, "That's not going to really do anything since there's so many." But then he picked up another one and said, "It made a difference for that starfish." Then he realized what he said and said it was not correct, and then joined him. And then others saw what they were doing and joined.
It's a chain reaction. The man saw what the boy was doing and he got confused. But once the boy said, every little difference is a big difference to a person, the man realized like this is something powerful. So he joined in, and others noticed, so they joined in. So everyone can work together to make something happen.
Which actions do you want to start today?
I use reusable water bottles. I don't use plastic. I make paper using the paper that I don't already use. I recycle.
Amazing. I commit to not hurting animals. I commit to using reusable water bottles, making a small garden. I love that one. To reuse more stuff. So I hope you leave this session with a bit more of the idea that you have the power to change Earth's story. It is really in our hands. So thank you so much for joining us today in the session. It was lovely to work with you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.